Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification so you're notified of when we upload new video content, which is always going to be on a regular basis. But on the first review, first to like, first to comment, first to share, and all that good stuff there. Okay, so this is a review on Lil' Kim's album 9, and straight away from the title, come on, 9 is the highest number, and she knows that because I've been seeing interviews with her talking about this album. But anyway, and I think she said that's her favorite number as well, or something like that. So that's no reason for the album title. The artwork is of Lil' Kim, and as usual, she's doing her fashionable type of shit, trending and doing what she needs to do. So I can respect that. It's hard to really describe what she's doing in this artwork, but I can kind of respect it. I'm saying kind of because I want to try and understand the meaning of it. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. But anyway, so there's actually 9 tracks on the album. Smart. Naming it 9, and there's only 9 tracks on the album. Very smart. I released it in 2019. Very smart. I think this was her first album since The Naked Truth, which was back in 2005. So that's a long time not to be releasing the album. But she did release a mixtape as well. I think it's called Black Friday. And yeah. But anyway, we won't get into that. Alright? So the 9 tracks. So there's Pray For Me, featuring Rick Ross and Music Soul Child. Then there's Bag, Catch My Way, featuring Rich the Kid, Go Off. Then there's Too Bad. Then there's You Are Not Alone. Then there is Foundry, featuring OT Genesis and City Girls. Then there's Auto Blanco. Then there is Just Fuel. Oh, sorry, not Just Fuel, Jet Fuel. And I mean, listen, this is Lil' Kim here. I'll go into details in a bit, but like usual, I'll go into my thing. In fact, before I get into that, shout out to Lil' Kim for paying homage to Michael Jackson as well, because in the song You Are Not Alone, she pays homage to Michael Jackson, because even he had a song called You Are Not Alone on the Past, History and Present booklet 1. Sorry, my bad. Past, Present and Future booklet 1. I should know that on the top of my head because that's the album. Like when I say I rinsed that album on cassette tape. I had a Walkman. Listen. Anyway, I'll go into that another day. I might actually have to do a review on that. I don't know if I did a review on that already. I'll go into that. Anyway. Do I have a favorite song in here? Not really. There is one song. There's a couple songs that stand out to me. I'll mention that in a minute, but I'm gonna go in. For example, I'm gonna do what I normally do. Take one song, if it's out of context or in context, is what it is. I'll probably just talk on Catch My Wave, right? Because I don't know if this is out of context or in context, but basically, when it comes to dating and relationships, what tends to happen is we would like that person that we're dating to be on our wave. You get it? They have to catch our wave and be on that wave. Now, there is a point where you're both on the same wave together and you're riding that wave, but there gets to a point where, like, either, in fact, how can I put this into words? There gets to a point where either one of you stop riding the wave, or one of you just goes to some next lengths, some next levels, riding a wave, and then it doesn't feel like they're riding a wave, if that makes any sense. Let me break it down like this. I'm sure you've been in a relationship, yeah, or a dating situation where it feels like you are putting in all that effort, you're putting in all that work, and it's not being reciprocated. That's basically what I'm talking about. But there's a but here. You see, you need to understand how relationships actually work. And what I mean by that is, if you know what your role is as a woman in a relationship or in general, yeah, and if you're a man and you know your role in a relationship and you know your role as a man in general, and you know how relationships work in general, I guarantee you will not be thinking the way that you're thinking about them being on that same wavelength. Yes, you're going to have times where you're riding that wave together, and there's going to be times where, you know, it doesn't seem like we're on the same wavelength. You get it? Sometimes you'll be on the same wavelength, sometimes you will. It is what it is. You understand? They may feel like they're putting in all the effort, and you're not. So you have to understand. This is why I say it's important to understand how relationships really, really work. The only way you're going to do that is just by stepping up your knowledge on the real truth on how it works. So if you click the link in the description box below where it says become a member of the Aker Byland Trust, you will get access to online courses such as roles and relationships, and that's where you're going to learn all that key information right there. Yeah. Also, the link to the album is in the description box below. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 9. Did that on purpose because the name of the album is called 9. 9 is actually the highest number. This was released in 2019. And yeah, so basically what's happened is what happens with this album, I how can I put this? I believe she could do better. Even though I give this a 9 out of 9, I actually believe she can do better. But I did like the song Found You as well because it reminded me of a song, because they do actually sample a song from that it reminded me of, which was Miss New Beauty featuring Bubba Sparks, or by Bubba Sparks. So it was nice hearing that throwback feel. Another song that I did like was You're Not Alone as well, because like I said, paying homage to Michael Jackson and all that stuff there. But then another song that I did like was Bag, talking about money. You understand? So obviously, I'm going to be feeling that. But I mean, the whole overall project is a good album. I mean, I do hope she continues to put out more music. That's just me, like on a personal level. I just really hope she does. And obviously, she's not always going to make that hardcore album or the Naked Truth type of album. But the reality, when it comes to people making music, they can do what the fuck they want. Yeah, and Lil Kim's an icon, a hip hop icon. That can't be disputed. She is the queen bee. Now look at me giving her all the accolade that she deserves to get. Do you understand? Get me? I'm like, it's great that she was able to even work with other female rappers like City Girls, and she's done that in the past anyway. Like working with Missy Elliott, working with who else? Angie Martinez and all that stuff there. Or who else did she work with? I believe she worked with Eve as well. I can't remember. She hasn't, I'm wrong. She definitely worked with Debra, I believe. She's worked with other female rappers. Yeah? That's what I'm saying. Like she does her thing, man. Like she does her thing. And I saw a video of her the other day, and I don't know how new this was, but she was paying homage to Roxanne Shante, and I like seeing them type of things there in it. Like I like seeing them type of things because she's saying no, like she's saying that Roxanne Shante is queen, and even though Roxanne, like you've got to see the video, but I want to hear more from Roxanne Shante as well. She doesn't necessarily have to put out more body of work, but I wanna see her continue to do her thing as well. Like I don't know what. In fact, I'll get into that in another video. But anyway, if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.